right, welcome back and happy spring equinox. Happy Aries season. That's me, just a little FYI, fun fact. We are going to keep this practice pretty grounded and meditative. I know we are transitioning into that season where we begin to blossom, bloom, and grow. But because it's the spring equinox today, it's what, equal day to night? I'm still not really sure about it, but I will say I'm interested in traditional Chinese medicine, so we just move and flow with the nature's rhythm. So we'll go ahead and start in Shavasana, corpse pose, where you begin to lie on your back. And you can keep your feet planted or extend them out, same with the arms, hand on the heart or belly, or you can express them out to your sides. Close your eyes. Begin to breathe in and out through your nose. Let that breath move through the entirety of your body, from the crown of your head down to your tippy toes. Begin to soften your eyes if you haven't already, and really get into the space that you're in. Acclimate. Get familiar with your surroundings, the people around you, if there's people around you. As you take a breath in, reach your arms up overhead, full body stretch, just as if you would when you woke up this morning or when you rise. And as you breathe in, fill, and exhale, begin to walk your feet over to the right side. Same with the arms, over to the right, so you're in a curve shape like formation, like a banana or a rainbow, however you want to identify this shape. And then come back to center, breathe in, and then reach it on over to the other side. Doesn't matter how far you go, just as long as you feel that stretch through your side body. Breathing in between your ribs. And inhale, bring yourself back to center. And go ahead and plant both feet to the earth. And release your hands, fingertips towards your heels. Now it's important for your low back to press into the earth, so go ahead and do so. And that kind of helps with pressing into the heels and allowing the shoulders to ground into the earth as well. We're going to move through bridge pose, so as you inhale, begin to lift your hips away from the earth. And then exhale, release down back to earth. Inhale, rise, press into the hands, into the arms, and exhale, empty out, empty out, empty out. Your next breath in, you begin to float the hips, and you're going to find this at the measure of your own breath. You're more than welcome to hold your bridge as well. You don't have to find this flow if you don't want to. It's important to watch your belly rise and fall so we protect our neck. And that breath sometimes becomes a little more audible because our chin is towards our chest, kind of constricting that airflow, but you can still breathe. Maybe you feel a little bit of burn here within the glutes, the hamstrings, and then let's hold our bridge pose. Press into the hands, into the arms, arching through your back. Breathe. Inhale, lift those hips just a little bit, just a tad, and enjoy your descent down. Maybe letting out an audible sigh once that tailbone releases. Good. Go ahead and invite your knees in towards your chest. Breathe in. And you can wrap your hands around your knees, your shins, tuck them behind your knees. This is kind of for you and what you want to do and what your body needs. So I'm gonna go ahead and travel and drift side to side, kind of releasing out my lower back. Your ankles can roll and you can stretch through your toes. Maybe the legs open a little bit wider and you create some circles clockwise and counterclockwise. Legs up towards the ceiling, maybe for a moment or two. Again, pressing into your low back. There you go. Just a few more moments, giving yourself what you need here. And we are going to move into a boat pose. Navasana is the Sanskrit word for boat. And what we do side to side, we're going to find that the length of our mat. So rocking and rolling, pumping up those legs, maybe 2-3 times to get into the entirety of your spine. And once you find that boat pose, plant your feet, extend your arms out in front of you, and lift your heart. There you go. Breathe, breathe. And just a little challenge here, because I know you got it. As you breathe in, draw your right knee in towards your chest. Maybe those toes, flex them towards your leg, your shin. And go ahead and release. And let's try it on the left side. Inhale, left knee draws in, flex those toes, lift up through the heart, lift up through the heart. There it is. Exhale. Big challenge if you got it. You're gonna start to lean back and gravity's gonna kind of tell you if you've gone too far or if you're not far enough. So begin to lean your weight back and see if both of those knees can draw up towards your chest. Flex the toes towards your shin. And why not? Let's just do it real big. Lift those arms up overhead. Woo! You got it, you got it. Take a breath in and exhale. Plant the feet, plant the hands. 2 ways to get into tabletop. You can either cross your ankles, roll over your knees, or we're just going to bear weight right or left side, finding that tabletop. So from my tabletop, I'm pretty solid base-wise. My shoulders are above my wrists, same with the hips above the knees. Your gaze is going to be towards your thumbs. And I'm actually going to move this way because this is how I started. And we're just going to take a breath in from this tabletop. No movement at all. And exhale. We're going to find cat-cow. So as you inhale, belly drops. Your gaze tilts up. And exhale, push the earth away, looking towards your navel. Inhale, fill up with breath. Fill, fill, fill. And exhale, empty out completely. And one more time, together. Inhale, fill. And exhale, push away. You're gonna find this at the measure of your own breath, just like I had you explore body movement when we were on our back and our knees were in towards our chest. You can do that same thing here from tabletop. It feels pretty good to move the spine in all different directions, but maybe those hips want to move. You can let them sway left and right, right? You could flip your wrists so your fingertips face your knee. Maybe lean back, see what that sensation is like. Those fingertips could come together. You could tuck the toes. Maybe you're just like child's pose. Girl, you said at the beginning, a grounded and meditative experience. Don't let me hold you up. And my words are just a guide. Your body will flow where it wants to go. You just have to listen. So I'm in child's pose, so we might as well all make our way there. Your knees can be together or open apart. Just know whichever one you pick, it's going to target different areas of your body. So with my knees apart, That's going to target more of like my inner thighs, low back. If your knees were together, again, low back, the internal organs, even getting that gentle massage. Let's go ahead and come back to tabletop. And from here, we're going to extend our right leg back behind us, so we're on our toes. Press into your hands so you can lift up out of your shoulders. And think about drawing your hips towards the heels of your hands or towards your wrists. This is just going to help us engage our core here a little bit. And as you breathe in, lift the right leg away from the earth. And go ahead and bend your knee and extend it back out. We'll do that twice more for a total of 3 times. And then maybe to add some balance, only if you want, that left arm reaches out in front of you. So you're one long line of energy, you're still breathing. Nothing changes, we've just picked up some limbs off of the earth. Take an inhale and exhale, draw your elbow towards your knee. Hollow out your belly. Inhale, lengthen back out. Exhale, squeeze in. Inhale, reach. And exhale one more time, tap in. Inhale, this is why I had you bend your knee earlier. Go ahead and bend into that right knee. You can stay here, or you can see if your left arm sweeps back behind you, maybe finding your heel, ankle, maybe none of it at all. But the biggest part here is that you're going to kind of stack this left elbow above the right and then gaze over your shoulder. Whew. This is called tiger pose. I don't know what the Sanskrit is for it though. Gently release. Inhale, lengthen back out. Exhale, tabletop. Breath in, drop your belly. Exhale, round your spine. And we're gonna move through the other side. So left leg reaches back behind you, so you're on the ball of your foot. That space between your toes. I don't know if we did this last time, but you can glide forward and backward. Maybe apply a little bit of pressure into the shin, the top of the foot of the right leg. Oh, I know what we did last time. I had you travel your hip bones towards your hands, towards your wrist. And then lift that leg up. Your leg should only be up here at hip height. If it's a little past beyond, that's going to compromise my low back, right? And it kind of dips in. So we want to keep it in line with our right hip. And then as you bend your knee, breathe in. Exhale, extend. Inhale. Exhale. One more again. Good. Now let's see what it's like on this side. Right arm reaches. Take an inhale. And we got it 3 times. Tap in, exhale, elbow to knee. Use that breath to lengthen you back out. Exhale, squeeze in. Inhale, reach. Exhale, tap in. Catch your tail, tiger pose, bending that left knee. Sweeping your arm behind you. And I'm not gonna force it. I'm not touching my heel or my ankle here, but I am still gonna stack this right shoulder up above the left to twist open and gaze over. Ooh. Even the fiercest tigers, breathe. Go ahead and gently release. Inhale, lengthen back out. Good work, y'all. Tabletop. Go ahead and drop your belly. Inhale. Exhale, round your spine. Come back to your neutral tabletop. And this time our right leg is gonna reach back behind us and our left. Tabletop is just a progression of plank pose. Same thing. Press into the hands, lift out of the shoulders. And as you exhale, lift those hips up Downward facing dog. Arms, legs extend. Go ahead and take some time here in this new space. Walk it out. Bend into your knees. Release your head. Breathe. So much for a grounded practice, but I know y'all got this. Y'all been rocking with me. Wintertime was all about rest and hibernation. I'm trying to get outside this spring and summer. All right, from this downward facing dog, inhale, lift up onto your tiptoes, heels lift. Exhale, lower. Inhale, up to your tiptoes. Exhale, lower. And one more time, inhale, tippy tip top. Good, bend those knees. Go ahead and soften back down to tabletop, where it all began. All right, like I told you, maybe I didn't. I'm doing this all from the headspace. I have no plans of what we're gonna do. And this is a little different because I got the AirPods in, so it saves me time to not have to do those voiceovers afterwards. So let me get back to it. From this tabletop, right leg reaches back behind you. You're gonna lift it back up, right? You're gonna bend your knee, open it out to the side. You're gonna extend your leg and plant your right foot outside of your right hand. Now you can stay here, or you can tuck your back toes and lift your leg. You could release down to your forearm. One of them, maybe both. You could lean forward and backward. You'll soon realize what we're targeting here. It's that right hip flexor. You could even open this knee out by rolling on the edge of your foot, almost like a lizard. Well, this is lizard pose. And don't worry, we'll go through this a couple times, but for now, let's go ahead and pick up our right hand and walk our foot to center, so both hands frame our foot. Now, the hip is still above the knee, right? Same with the knee above the ankle. Go ahead and lift yourself up, upper body away from the earth. Press those hips forward. Kind of maybe clench, engage through this left cheek. The arms are going to be the last thing to lift overhead. Breathe in. Look towards your fingertips. It's balance, it's balance. Breathe. Go ahead and bring your head back to neutral. And then this time we're going to bend our elbows out to the side of us so we look like a field goal post or a cactus. And we're going to find cat-cow from this space. We just found it here from tabletop, right? Boom, pap, boom, pap. You can do cat-cow from any space we want. So as you breathe in, press your chest out, squeeze your elbows back behind you. As you exhale, draw those elbows in front, round through your spine. And we'll go through that twice more. Inhale. Exhale. Inhale. Open. Exhale, close. Good, release those hands to frame your foot, and we're gonna find an easy twist. Left hand inside of your right foot. Inhale, sweep your right arm up towards skyward. And notice my shoulders are stacked, kind of in alignment. If this is too much, you can always release your right hand down to your low back. The twist is coming through the upper body. And go ahead and release your right hand as we explore a half-seated split. So you're going to sink your hips back towards your heel. This right leg begins to extend. And again, my shoulders above my wrists. Might be a little more work for you if you're out here or if those hands are back here. Some of y'all can slide all the way back down towards that heel. I don't have a block, but a block would be beautiful underneath your right leg, the hamstring. And this is our half-seated split. Now you can plant your foot flat, flex them towards you. And the same way we got in is how we will get out. So go ahead and bend into your right knee, pick up the right hand, lift that foot away, back to that lizard space. See if you can pick up your right foot, bend your knee, sweep it back behind you, tabletop. Good. Give yourself what you need. Maybe it's a cat-cow or child's pose. We will approach this on the other side. Left leg reaches back behind you, lifting it away from the earth. Remember, we're gonna bend our knee, open it out to the side of us, almost like a dog, you know, and a fire hydrant, I don't know, or a tree if you have dogs. We're gonna extend that leg out, bend into the knee, plant it somewhere towards our left hand. And this is lizard pose. So same thing, explore on the other side. It might be different. This side is definitely different for me. It feels tight. So my range and mobility might be less, and that's okay. You become aware of your body within this practice and where it goes in the moment, right? Not where we're trying to get to or where it has been before. This moment will never get back again. So kind of honor that, cherish it. Go ahead and lift your left hand so you can heel toe your foot towards center. Release your left hand. You can also pick your hands up on your knee so you can stand up. And I can already tell that my knee, back knee, is not so much beneath my hip. So I'm going to adjust and move my knee up here. And that feels a lot better as far as stability and balance goes. And then pressing those hips in front of you. Those arms, inhale, lengthen up overhead. Try and soften those shoulders. Sometimes those shoulders come up towards your ears. See if you can release just a little bit. Not saying it's going to happen today, but looking towards your fingertips next time you breathe in for the slightest of back bends. I notice that I have to apply a little more pressure in my back foot and maybe even my shin to be okay here in this balance. Bring your gaze back to neutral. Bend your elbows, and it's cat-cow ×3. You can find this at the measure of your own breath. You may or may not match up with me. That's not the point. Our breath all flows in different synchronicities. Is that the word? I don't know. Inhale, reach back. Exhale, hollow out. And then release your hands. Hinge at your hips to frame your foot. It's half seated split. So we're going to extend this left leg as we push the hips back. Walk the hands underneath your shoulders. You can tent your fingertips like me, or your hands can be flat. This is good prep for the splits. Maybe we can work ourselves to that in the coming classes. But again, this left side is so much different for me. On my right side, I was able to roll those hips back down to my heel. I'm not doing it on this side. I know. I'm listening to my body. Go ahead and bend into your left knee, coming back to this modified lunge is what we will call it, but lifting that left hand, walking your foot out for lizard lunge, and seeing if you can pick up your left foot, bend that knee back to tabletop. We'll take a little bit of a breather here. So you could find child's pose. Hero's pose is like child's pose, but our upper body lifts and extends. Again, what do you need in this space? Maybe it's not so much rest, but I am trying to channel that spring equinox and keep it pretty grounded and low. The most we've done is down dog, and that might be our last time visiting it. Come back to your breath. Are you still breathing in and out through your nose? Where is your head space? Those thoughts, those feelings, what you might have to do after this class, or what you're still holding on to prior. See if you can just be in this moment for this next flow. It looks very much the same as what we've just been doing. But go with the flow, be in the moment, and breathe. So with that said, back to that tabletop space. If you're not already, I'm going to take a cat-cow to reset and reconnect. There will be a little bit of balance that I add to this. So your right leg, remember, reaches back behind you, lift it away from the earth, bend your knee, open up, and then go ahead and plant that foot outside of your right hand for lizard lunge. Now, something I didn't describe before, an option is you can tuck the back toes and kind of skate that knee back behind you. That's going to give you more of that split prep if that's something that you look forward to, or maybe not really, and maybe you're here and you're like, girl, that was too far. It's okay, you can tuck those toes and bring it back to where we started. There's also an option for a bind, kind of like that tiger pose we did earlier, catching our tail. You can bend your left knee, heels towards your glute, right hand, begin to lift it up, sweep it over. Again, maybe you get that bind, maybe you don't. We're not forcing it. I'm not there, and I'm not going to force it. But from here, pick up your hands so you can walk your foot to center. Find your way to that modified lunge. Now this is modified simply because our back knee is towards the earth. I guess not modified version, if you wanted to try it, would be untucking those toes and lifting that knee. And then this becomes crescent lunge. It's a little difficult with my socks on, so I'm just gonna lower back down. But you can do that as an option as well. And it's those 3 cat-cows, and I'm gonna let you do it at your pace. Release your hands, frame your foot, half-seated split. And we're just gonna add 1 balance from here. So this is kind of like your rest before we gain that momentum to find standing split. So remember I told you that highest setting that we got to today was down dog. This will be higher than that. And it's called standing split. So as you can tell, this is our half-seated split. The standing split looks like you bending back into your right knee as you breathe in, tucking the back toes. Keep walking until you lift your leg up, 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 and your upper body hangs heavy. Now, this don't look like no split. I don't really like saying standing split, because if you can get your heel over your head, go for it. I mean, don't force it, but this is as far as I go, and I am just content with that. Whew. And then let's go ahead and bend back into our right knee, finding that low lunge, softening your left knee down, walking your foot back to lizard, and planting that knee to tabletop. Yeah? Yeah. Let's go ahead and try it. Left leg reaches back. Again, those hips, press them towards your hands. There you go. Lift that leg. Inhale, bend your knee, open it up, reach that foot, plant that foot outside, lizard lunge. From your lizard, we pick up the hand, walk our foot to center, release it back down, find our way to our modified lunge. Pressing those hips forward. Notice I don't reach my hands up overhead immediately. I take my time, but that doesn't mean you have to either. So it's those 3 cat-cows. Oh, but before that, we gaze up towards our fingertips. That gaze begins to lift your chest higher. Maybe you realize that, maybe you don't, and now you do. Go ahead and bring your gaze back to neutral. Open those elbows out to the sides, and your 3 cycles of cat-cow. From cat-cow, we release those hands, lengthen our leg, 4 half-seated split. And I wouldn't really guide this today just because I'm still trying to tap into that spring equinox. But if you wanted to try the split, you just keep extending that leg out in front of you, reaching this back leg behind you. Okay, without the heat, because I'm in my apartment, this is pretty good. Whew. Can you get back up out of it though? I probably had no business getting there to begin with, but you know, I'm an Aries, fire sign. I like to try stuff, even if it's not meant for me. So from here, we find our standing split. So you're gonna tuck your back toes so you're in this lunge position. That is not how I cued it last time. But let's go ahead and soften back down. Actually, no, this is how we would do it. So tuck those back toes, you're gonna walk, lean forward, right? And then that leg is gonna lift and carry with you. You want your body as close to your standing leg as you can here. You can bend this back knee, extend it, get that heel up over your head. I'm not there. I think it's too much baggage in the back, you know what I mean? I don't know, just kidding. If anything, it's probably these tight hamstrings. Go ahead and bend into your left knee, back to your lunge. Release your knee, lift those toes, find your way back to tabletop. Whew. Sink back to child's pose. Just a transition until we move onto our back, where it all started not too long ago. So however you want to get there, best way is just kind of lean right or left, extend those legs out in front of you. And actually, yeah, we're gonna get into it just the way we got out of it. No, don't listen to me, we get into the end. But that boat pose that we explored before, we're gonna try it here. So extend those arms out in front of you, press the legs into the earth, those toes towards you. As you breathe in, fill, begin to lean back, lean back. The legs are gonna drag with you. Maybe there's that gravity space, that sweet spot. Draw the knees in, lower all the way down. Ooh, soften the shoulders, the head. And I'm gonna give you what you need in this space, just like I did when we started. So you can drift side to side, roll out your lower back. That's all right if you find something that I haven't cued. Like a belly up pigeon would be really nice, or you plant both feet, right? And one ankle crosses over your knee. This is belly up pigeon. This is a good foundation base start, or you can carry that knee in towards your chest, or even find a bind. There's bridge pose, windshield wiper, which is just simply drifting your knees side to side, but then you could find supine twist from that space. I'm saying all this without doing it. So that's the belly up pigeon. I'll show it to you again on the other side. My left ankle crosses over my right knee. I can stay right here. Pay attention. This knee sometimes wants to come up here. See if you can push it away. Not forcing it, just gently push it away. You'll find a different sensation, stretch there. And that windshield wiper is drifting the knees side to side, but maybe you want both of those knees to release. Alexa, turn off. And eventually, let's come into our Shavasana corpse pose. Softening your eyes. It's been my honor and pleasure guiding you through this spring equinox vinyasa. Until next time, if I haven't already said it, I'm going to post another video this month because it's March and it's madness. I didn't realize how quick March kind of uproots us, but let me know what y'all think of this class. This is new for me, having the AirPods in and not having to do the voiceover afterwards, which is going to save me so much time, and I'll be able to provide more content and videos for you. Namaste.